Hello, welcome in everybody. Love to see it. Professional witch and practitioner. Okay, if you're ever interested in booking a personal reading with me outside of live, go ahead and check the link in my bio. If you're ever interested in getting magical services done by me, go ahead and check the link in my bio. I want to go ahead and say thank y'all in advance for tapping the screen as you come in. If you're here on TikTok and if you're here on YouTube, thank you so much for giving me those. Thank y'all for being here. Happy tour season. Hi, Letitia. Hi. So, today we're going to get into messages in regards to May 2020, figuring out in regards to the month of May. All right. Also, if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done on live, readings are 15. Last Bandicoot. I know, yeah. I had to move and I had to readjust type shit. Okay, miss y'all too. Hi, Zaria. Y'all got the justice card. So when it comes down to what's going on, okay, when it comes down to what's going on generally in the month, the justice card here, and there's a seraphim, okay, on this card, okay, so y'all could be working with the archangels, y'all could be working with angels in general, okay. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael could be very significant, but also angels are working with some sort of like higher power, deity, or like whatever the case may be. Yeah, so I definitely feel as though spirit has their eye on y'all during the month of May to oversee. But I definitely feel as though for this collective, with the justice card right here, and then we're sitting here, and there's a moon above. All right, when it comes down to May, the full moon in Scorpio as well as a new moon in Gemini. It should be new moon in Gemini. Full moon in Scorpio, new moon in Gemini are going to be very, very significant times for all this collective. And I definitely feel as though there is an energy. Science could be significant, like atoms. Someone could be into the study of like chemistry. Okay, that could be very significant for somebody. But that's the Ace of Swords may end up being off or falling out. Okay, that's it. It's like be like reprimanded. Hopefully, y'all can still hear me. Okay. Spirit, I pray to remove any and all negative energy and any blockages to the connection or the channel. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, hopefully I can still hear me. I'm gonna just keep talking. But yeah, you may find out that somebody is like getting arrested or like going to jail or like something is wrong in that situation. Okay. So yeah, just to let you know. Also, Red Bull could be significant, energy drinks, ghost energy drinks could be significant. Whatever the case may be though, y'all may find out that somebody is in legal trouble. Okay. The name Prairie. Prairie View could be okay. Prairie Oats could be significant. Okay. Whatever the case may be. Let's see. What else can I hear? Okay. Jasper could be very, very significant and wholeness. Okay. Whatever the case may be, during the month of May, y'all are going to be finding a lot more balance in your life. Okay. You're going to be finding a lot more balance with your emotions. Some of y'all could also be having better relationships with like your mother and mother with spirit, with your angels, with your ancestors, whatever the case may be. Okay. Definitely a psychic upgrade happening, feeling very, very connected to a higher power of some sort during the month of May. Okay. And also, like I said, if someone's been like doing you wrong, or if there's been some sort of like unfairness in like a work situation or something that's just like not right, I'm telling you, like the truth about that shit is going to come out in May, or the truth about somebody, especially if somebody is a Libra placement person. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but heavy on the Libra. All right, whatever the case may be, The stone is Jasper, y'all. Jasper could be very significant for this collective during the month of May. All right. You also may be nurturing yourself, nurturing and fostering your connection between yourself and spirit. There's a moon in this card. The moon is currently in Leo. Y'all are also going to be looking the fuck good. Okay. Y'all are also going to be getting justice, like childhood justice, inner child justice for some of y'all. If y'all been through really, really hard childhoods, that shit may start coming back up in the month of May as well. Okay. Thank you for tapping the screen. It really, really helps with the energetic exchange. Okay. As well as engagement towards the page. Boy, inky documents and incense. Okay, y'all are definitely getting into your spiritual routines. Some of y'all could definitely be still doing spring cleaning, mass cleaning. Okay, getting rid of old stuff, shredding shit, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. Y'all could also be signing some sort of legal contract. Okay, justice deals with legality, deals with contracts. Someone could be signing a new contract, and like spirit is watching over you, particularly the angels are watching over you. The song "We Shall Overcome" by Louis Armstrong is significant. Okay, someone could play an instrument. Okay, the trumpet, the saxophone could be significant. But whatever the case, y'all are just like really finding other ways to balance your energy out besides how you were handling your energy before. Okay, so instead of getting angry or like getting your lick back or whatever, like y'all are like sitting down to play your flute. Okay, Lizzo could be significant Taurus energy with the Leo moon. Okay, "We Shall Overcome" by Louis Armstrong. The name Louis or Louis could be significant. Also gives me Lois from Family Guy could be significant as well. Okay. Housewife energy could be significant. LOL, there was a fine saxophonist at my favorite lounge last night. Okay, confirmation. Come on, lounge. I definitely feel like y'all are about to, like, if someone's been treating you unfairly, that shit is about to be balanced out. Like, spirit is on go. The angels are on go about that shit. Y'all also gonna have pretty serious paranormal experiences during the month of May. Likely it has to do with that Scorpio energy, with that full moon in Scorpio that we're coming up on. But justice is the card of truth. If that which has driven you lately doesn't feel restorative or authentic, prepare for accountability. Okay, so when it comes down to May, y'all, some of y'all could have did truth magic, some of y'all could have did justice magic. That shit is happening in the month of May. Okay, y'all are figuring things out. Y'all could have prayed for like spirit to reveal who doesn't need to be around you, or who like has ill intention. If you haven't done that, I suggest that y'all pray that prayer right now. Okay, spirit, please, I give y'all complete permission to remove who does not belong to who. A lot of financial truth and truths about the workplace, career, money, okay, your savings, where your money is going. If that which has driven you lately does with others, if you're waiting for justice to be served, okay, y'all could also, someone could be getting served papers, like a divorce could be significant. There could definitely be lots of like breakups and shit like that that are happening during May, to be honest. And it's also like y'all could also be baking a lot. Baking could be significant, cookies and shit. This is a sign that your challenges are concluding if you're waiting for justice to be served. It's also a reminder that in any battle, both parties' problems are valid and must both take accountability. So yeah, there might be some sort of agreement that's like struck up for somebody else, has to do with like child support. Brothers, y'all, it's like a contract of some kind, work contract, NDA, whatever the case may be. But I definitely feel as though like the truth and something fair is about to like come out. Hi, Lay. Yeah, so do you trust your decisions in May? Are you willing to accept the consequences? Can you own your part and release it? Dig deep to find security in your choices. Y'all are going to have to make some sort of large decision in the month of May that you're not super comfortable with, okay? The movie College Road Trip with Martin Lawrence and Raven Simone could be super significant. All right, GPS, y'all could definitely be going on like trips and travel, because like he had a police GPS that he called PGIPS, and he was like, thank you, PGIPS, and he programmed PGIPS to be like, thank you. Okay, so y'all could definitely be doing a lot more on your phones, a lot more on your social media. Okay, gardens could be significant. Okay, also giving a song "Garden" by SZA. Okay, Scorpio, stellium energy, Pisces moon. This is like door dashing and Instacarting for others, y'all. This is like short, so you know what I'm saying, or even, you know, long distance trip, whatever the case may be. Okay, I'm seeing a sticker that says Cal Poly. Okay, so California could be significant, polyamory could be significant, someone could be in a polyamorous relationship or whatever the case may be. There could be some justice or whatever the case may be, truth coming out in your relationship if that applies to you or your relationships. Yeah, so y'all are having to be accountable. I'm also recognizing that somebody is kind of scary. All right, somebody's kind of scary about what's going to happen whenever financial information comes out. Okay, someone's tax refund could be significant, someone's family, someone's kids could be significant. All right, somebody may not be being fully honest about what they got going on financially. All right, this person can have Aquarius energy, or you can have Aquarius energy, so take that extra. Smothered turkey necks and smothered like food could be significant. All right, there's a need for y'all during May to really focus in on how it is that y'all are eating. Okay, y'all are getting into balance. All right, y'all getting into balance. Y'all may definitely have some sort of really fun trip that feels like an escape. The number 49 could be significant. The number 66, 1949, 1966, April 9th could be significant. August 6th, okay, and June 6th could be significant. All right, also gives me the 49ers. But these are just random confirmations, okay? All in all, the type of justice that y'all are receiving, y'all are going to end up like getting into some sort of argument with somebody, or some sort of conversation to where it's like someone's being rubbed the wrong way, okay? Like somebody's taking something too far, like they take a risk and it doesn't land the way that they think that it should. Okay, T-Mobile could be significant. All right, Chase Bank, also the name Chase could be significant. But whatever the case may be, like somebody, you could get a phone call really, really soon. There could be a very significant phone call during May that kind of lets you know that somebody is kind of like an energetic vampire. Someone could also be like chasing after your energy. There's some sort of big ass like thing happening financially. You said, yes, I seen it in a dream. OMG confirmation. Yes, there's about to be something revealed to y'all financially about your workplace, about money, finances, or like someone else's relationship with you, like financially. Okay, it could be a business partnership, whatever the case may be. But I'm seeing the Ace of Swords right here. I also think that during May may not be the best time for some sort of like shrooms trip. Okay, whatever the case may be. Just let you know. Hi, Tala. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, during the month of May, you may make a decision to cut somebody off. I got a notification from YouTube. Summer Walker, spend it. Rent is due. Official lyric video. Okay, so yeah, y'all, spend it. Rent is due. So y'all may also be, the name Bella could be significant, which gives me Twilight. Y'all may definitely be manifesting somebody or something in the month of May that wants to like, essentially like trick on you. Confirmation. Now, this is a collective. If anyone is interested in personal, I'm doing personals for $15 today because I'm on my audio one. But when it comes down to that, my list is open, so y'all just let me know. But when it comes down to the Ace of Swords in reverse, like y'all could definitely be manifesting somebody who's like wanting to like support you or sponsor you or like spend something on you. For some of y'all, this could literally be like a sponsor for like your business. For others, y'all, this could be like a sponsor, like a sugar parent, or like whatever the case may be. For others, y'all, this is a partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend who is wanting to like help you out. For others, y'all, this could be family, parents. There's somebody who's wanting to help support your like your goals and your dreams and things of that nature in the month of May, because somebody believes that you are like special. Somebody believes that you're really gifted and you're really worth it, or that you'd be a really, really solid asset to someone's team or home or life or whatever the case may be. So during the month of May, I think that y'all are going to have a lot of clarity about who has been psychically blocking you, and you're going to have a lot of clarity about who has been stopping you from like going on some sort of journey. Like somebody around you could be stopping people from like moving on, or stopping people from making shit happen. Los Angeles could be significant. We already got California earlier. Okay, mattresses could be significant because I'm passing by a mattress firm. But whatever the case may be, also Lincolns could be significant. Someone could drive a Lincoln. Also could be someone's grandmother's could be significant. It says, I heart my Nona in front of me. Someone could be Italian. That also gives me victorious. Yeah. That gives me, what's his name for Victoria's? Robbie. Okay, Robbie could be significant. All right. Now, girl, that's where I live. I can't remember what city did I just even say? Oh, LA? Oh, confirmation. Okay. Ace of Swords and y'all are going to do a lot less talking with people in the month of May. Not saying that you won't be social, but more so like you're not going for the okie doke. Okay, y'all are not fucking with that. When it comes down to the Ace of Swords in reverse, some of y'all, like I said, there's going to be a lot of breakups and separations and like friendship breakups that are happening. We're gonna hear that in the news and whatnot in the month of May, as well as like our own personal relationships. Okay, but as of right now, May is going to be about your intellect. It's going to be about your reasoning. Okay, it's going to be about the way that you think, the way that people communicate. Okay, and the decisions that people make. All right. The sword sliced to the bone, revealing our cerebral selves. This is the suit of ideas, theory, and philosophy. Okay, so yeah, y'all can also be doing a lot of like studying, education, recognizing that you don't want to study somewhere, you don't want to do something, or that certain philosophies no longer work for you. Certain ideas are fucking stupid, especially if they come from somebody that you don't trust. Okay. Yeah, you're recognizing where you like the people that you don't see yourself in. Okay. Particularly like if you find yourself policing somebody, if you find somebody policing you. All right. Many concepts, I'm telling y'all, somebody could be pocket watching. Many concepts depicted by the swords are challenging. Okay. But on the other side of these experiences comes relief. All right. So yeah, you're going to have to come into some sort of challenging conversation or communication with somebody in order for you to like feel better and do what it is that you need to do. All right. Yeah. And room for expansion and growth. What is greater than the feeling of overcoming a natural obstacle? Yeah. And room for expansion and growth. What is greater than the feeling of overcoming a natural obstacle? Worth the jump. Some of y'all track and field could also be significant, like by enchanting and Cali. Rest in peace to enchanting. Okay. Lessons fully rather than fear the obstacles inherent to living one's life. Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel like you're also removing closed-minded people or people who just are not your type of thinkers. That also gives you the song Eater by Mona Lisa and shit like that. It's just a lot going on. Okay. And somebody's definitely going on a trip during the month of May, very as you were in April. Okay. Or prior. Okay. And I definitely think that also y'all's garage could be significant. Okay. There might be a need to do some garage repairs. Thoughts in Our Orbit. That gives me the song Into Orbit, or the album Into Orbit by Neo, who's a Capricorn. Okay. So yeah, y'all are going to be recognizing that these challenges that are coming up during May are happening in order for you to like get the balance that you need, and for the truth to come out. All right. Y'all's magic is also hidden. I'm hearing Magica, Mystica, Magica, from I'm hearing that from Halloween movie. Yeah. What is it? Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus. Okay. Hocus Pocus could be very, very significant. Okay. But yeah, y'all are absolutely dealing with somebody who's a liar or some kind. Okay. During the month of May. And I'm telling y'all, the biggest theme here is about like truth. The biggest theme here is about like somebody's lies needing to be exposed. Okay. So do not be surprised if you end up like finding out that somebody was not being honest with you, because the month of May is going to be all about the truth. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse. A lot of y'all may be falling out with like somebody that seems like a family member or someone that you live with, possibly. It could be family members. It could be like a relationship, like a marriage, or it could definitely be somebody that you literally like live with. But there's some sort of like false family dynamic or some sort of family dynamic that's not working out, and you're going to be seeing the truth. Okay. Especially if someone's been keeping up some sort of facade for a long time about like what family should be, or like what this dynamic is. Okay. The Six of Cups in reverse. Y'all are about to genuinely see the truth. Okay. There's somebody who's pretending like they don't see something, and I just feel like y'all are not going to have that luxury during the month of May. All right. So shit is definitely being revealed about people, their intentions, and honestly and truly, y'all, I know some of y'all didn't want to hear it, but like your intuition was right about some sort of family dynamic or living situation, or like it can even be a company where they're like, we're a family. Okay, like whatever the fuck it may be, your intuition was correct, and you're going to learn to listen to your intuition a lot more during the month of May. Okay. So yeah, mango could be significant. Mango candies, mango peelers could be significant, like the peelable candies, and buttercream frosting. Okay, someone's birthday cake could be significant, or cake in general. That also gives me like, y'all, there could be somebody who doesn't agree with some sort of craft that you do, or a hobby or something. Y'all could read tarot. You could sell soaps. Like, I don't know, you could do something, especially if it's something holistic. Or somebody, there's people in the month of May that are not fucking with what it is that you do. Okay, someone could bake cakes. because it's buttercream frosting, whatever the case may be. But during May, your ideal emotional landscape may feel far away during May. Reflect on what parts of your life you haven't been enjoying. Like I said, you're going to come into a better sense of balance when it comes down to May, recognizing who is kind of like not your type of person and who is kind of draining energy and taking energy from you. All right. I definitely feel like May is going to be a very physically inclined month, whether that's you getting to your workout routine or whether that is you involving yourself physically. SEGGSULE. If you're not 18, hop up off the screen. Okay. Take a few steps back and review the 8 and 9 of Cups. How are your heart's investments panning out? Consider what you want for the 10 of Cups. There might be something that you emotionally invested in during the month of April or prior, and during May you're recognizing that that shit is just not worth it, or that something wasn't truthful, or someone wasn't truthful type shit. Okay, so yeah, you may have invested time, energy, money, whatever the case may be, into somebody or into something or some sort of dynamic or some sort of hope, dream, a home, a living situation. Okay, and it's just not what you thought that you wanted, because you're changing the way that you think about things. Okay, so definitely a lot of truth coming out in that way. Okay, Asian culture, okay, different Asian cultures and different Asian descents could be significant. Okay, with the 6 of Cups in reverse during May, there's an unmet need to live in the present. Okay, during May. And this card is asking you to stop trying to fix the past. Okay, so a lot of y'all are going to have to put an end to something that was like taking up a lot of space for you, especially if y'all were not over like a breakup or an ending of some kind, or like not being friends with somebody. There's a need for y'all to go ahead and let that shit go. Okay, and that's what's going to be coming up during the month of May, is you're going to be forced to let something go. Okay, yeah, y'all could definitely be going on some sort of journey. Okay, someone could also be a disabled veteran. Someone could have DV tags. Okay, dragonflies could be significant. That gives me dragon tails. But there's a need for you to kind of heal something that happened when you were like younger, like a teenager, or just like, you know, when you were more childish. There's something that you didn't like. There's something that happened, like someone you fell out with from your childhood, and it's kind of just like, I was trying to hard and end up requesting. You're good. It hadn't popped up yet. There's something or someone you fell out with from like your childhood, and like that's really fucking you up. Okay, yeah, there's an unmet need to live in the present, and this card is asking you to stop trying to fix the past during May. Okay, you might be stuck on a certain heartache, and it's time to figure out how to let it go. That also gives me SZA, okay, and her mom on that track. Hype yourself up to face it and trust you will move on. So yeah, May is going to be very no nonsense for you. Okay, this is you having to be very, very real with yourself about why you and somebody were not fucking friends, or like y'all didn't, you know, work out. Like, why is this person no longer in my life? Like, why did me and so have to stop being friends? Okay, and I think that there is some sort of cycle that just is taking way too much out of you. So during May, you may end up finding the truth out about somebody from your past in that manner. So do not be surprised about that. Okay, so when it comes down to it, all these add up. There's definitely some things that are still being unknown that are going to be revealed to you before the end of the month. Okay, what is this? Yeah, but what I can tell you, okay, the universe just keeps handing you more and more opportunities, right, during May, and yet something doesn't feel right. All right, you're likely aware of your own good fortune, but there's a sense of hollowness that can't be filled. You want the juice of the human experience. It's time to recognize what isn't working. Okay, so you can find emphasis on what isn't working. Okay, a lot of y'all need to do some grounding and spend some time near nature, in your garden, near the trees, at the park. Okay, for you to really like sit there and understand why it is that you're feeling what you're feeling. Okay, y'all might be feeling new feelings during the month of May. All right, it's time to recognize what isn't working during May, so you can find what makes you feel most alive. That's very consistent with the other messages. Okay, seek out the unfathomable, open yourself to the mystery of life. In the words of Cheryl Strayed, put yourself in the way of beauty. Okay, y'all are also going to be like putting yourself in more like event spaces. Y'all going to go to a lot more cool places, museums, okay, or just like places that are beautiful, gardens, you know, like I say, you could be going on a trip. All right, but y'all can also be trying new things, trying new hobbies. Okay, y'all can definitely be like learning like pottery. Some of y'all are getting into music, rapping, whatever the case may be. Okay, topaz could be very, very significant during the month of May. All right, especially when we get into that full moon and Sagittarius vibes when we get that's more so into June, but when we start getting into, you know, those situations, okay. Passion and laser focus. All right. So yeah, during May, the undercurrent here is in order for y'all to really figure out what it is that you're passionate about and kind of lock the fuck in, especially during Taurus season. Lock the fuck into what you want. Also, I really do strongly feel like this is a very physical month. Okay. So a lot of people are going to be getting their rocks off, okay, during the month of May. All right. So if you've been manifesting getting your rocks off is very likely during the month of May. 433 where it is that I'm at. But hey y'all, welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer-songwriter, witcher practitioner. Right now we're doing collective messages in regards to what to expect for May. Okay, no, me locking in for the end of spring semester. God, it's so good, ain't it? About time, okay? So yes, y'all, we're on here doing collective messages right now in regards to May. If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are $15. Thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah, we're about to go ahead and get into it. Okay, my list is open. If you're interested in getting any type of clarity, you want to know how you've been having that dream, how so-and-so is feeling, or what's about to go down, what's going on, okay, what the numbers been meaning, emphasis on numbers, okay. Numerology could definitely be very, very significant. We said that. Numerology could definitely be very, very significant for this collective during May. That may start to get deeper into numbers, seeing them more, or getting deeper into the study of numbers if that interests you. Confirmation. The letter T is significant. Also, eagles are significant. That could be someone's mascot. All right, look up the spiritual meaning of eagles. I definitely feel as though you are creating a brand for yourself, okay? You are creating a brand for yourself. Pinnacle, the game, but also Pinnacle, the alcohol could be significant. You are going to be the pinnacle of success during May, all right? You are rebranding. You are looking how you want to. You're setting boundaries with people. You're figuring out the truth, and you're not letting nobody take you for the okie doke, okay? I just passed a card that says we improve lives, okay? So like I said, there's a very, very heavy like spiritual influence over your life during the month of May, okay? Especially if you're working with archangels, particularly Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, okay? Kansas could be significant. That also gives me the Wizard of Oz, okay? Like, this ain't Kansas anymore, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, with We Improve Life, y'all's life is going to be improving during the month of May significantly. Some of y'all could also be getting a car, or if not getting a car, getting the things fixed on your car that you need to get fixed, okay? Or having like good success with cars. Some of y'all, if you have a car dealership, it's giving that's going well, okay? May 15th through the 27th are also going to be very significant for you. Tala, you are going to be first on the list, honey. If anyone else is interested in getting a personal reading online, they'll be after Tala. They do it to prove loyalty. And literally, y'all, Lark Voorhees could be significant. She was on, what is that show? And they were in high school. Oh my gosh. No, this is older. Okay. This is older. Saved by the Bell. Yes, Saved by the Bell could be very, very significant. Thank you, baby. Saved by the Bell could be very, very significant. Some of y'all could be going back to school, and if not going back to school, y'all could be teaching something or learning something. Like I said, there's definitely like May is definitely a month of. Thank y'all. Y'all ate that. May is definitely a month of learning, okay, and teaching, okay? Taurus season is consistent, and Gemini is about energy, okay? Denny's could be significant. It also gives me Denny Duquette from fucking Grey's Anatomy, all right? So hospitals could be significant. Someone could work there. Washington could be significant. Washington, the state, or the name Washington, okay? Also gives me George Washington, which also gives me dollars, okay? Y'all could be doing very successful money magic, okay? During the month of May, especially during Taurus season. With a hybrid right here. Some of y'all could definitely be smoking, all right? Graduating end of May, then finishing residency in academia, and finally end of June. Congratulations. I'm actually literally so happy for you. What the fuck? I'm so happy for you. FaceTime me into your graduation. Somebody show me the link where it's filmed at. But literally, y'all, May is definitely going to be a month of success, which y'all are going to be literally getting things balanced out, evened out. Some of y'all could be signing a contract. Ooh, not a damn messed up. Oh, it connected to our Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, y'all. But also be careful about like random connections, okay? Be careful about like people that you meet in passing during the month of May, all right? Everybody say congratulations, Tyler. Woo! Be careful about random connections or people that you meet during the month of May that you know are not going to be like serious people in your life type shit. Okay, it's going to be a lot of like socializing that you're going to be doing, so you're going to have to set boundaries with who it is that you like are around. Okay, be careful when it is that you're driving as well. Try not to do no speed and no carrying on. I definitely feel like with that justice, okay, like trouble with like the law, okay, or like there being a lot of emphasis around the law and legality in contracts could be significant. Okay, I finally got into a job that I was trying to get into for 5 years. Congrats, Jada! I said congrats, Jada. Y'all could also be having a lot of congratulatory moments during the month of May. You know what I'm saying? Lots of celebrations. Like I said, learning, school, education, setting boundaries. Okay, please be very careful when it comes down to being like in the street, whether that's on foot or whether that's in a car. Okay, so I do sense that there will be a lot more accidents or like issues with people driving fucking crazy on the road. Okay. Yeah. With that being said, I'm also seeing court jester, which of course gives me fucking it gives me the fool. All right, so yeah, we're big on a journey, y'all. We're big on some sort of journey, big on some sort of trip or travel. It's going to be very, very significant. They got mad at me because I wouldn't tell her. Oh Lord. Like we're big on some sort of journey, big on some sort of travel, whatever the case may be. Some of y'all are needing new tires, car maintenance, okay, getting lucky or getting things fixed on your car during May. Okay, the name Pam could be significant. It could be Pamela Anderson. Okay, which also gives me Beyonce being Pam Anderson for Halloween. All right, so some of y'all could be starting to plan your Halloween costumes. Some of y'all could also be going to some sort of costume party. Okay, event, socialization. Like I said, please be very judicious. The name Cooper is significant. Please be very, that gives me I love you, Beth Cooper. Okay, you remember the movie I Love You, Beth Cooper? All right, someone could definitely be professing their love or professing how it is that they feel for you. Like someone could definitely be idolizing you. Okay, someone is idolizing you. They don't really like understand who it is that you are type shit. Okay, but someone like doesn't really understand who it is that you are. Thank God I've been trying to give me a little vehicle. Okay, the letter V could be significant. Some of y'all, I just seen V power on this. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all, that coochie ooch, okay, that uchi wale is getting something paid. If that is the lane that you operate in during the month of May, for who that applies, okay, somebody is paying, and even if you're not sleeping with somebody, like there's somebody who's literally paying for something. I said that is giving sugar parents, or someone who's literally wanting to be a sponsor or provide for you. Emphasis on sponsor. Someone is going to literally be paying for something to happen. Okay, making something shake for you. Okay, y'all could definitely be getting on y'all's workout routines as well. I keep saying that your thoughts become your reality, so focus on the good, the positive, and the beautiful in life. What you focus on expands. Yeah, you're getting a lot of clarity. Okay, come on, uchi wale wale. I was supposed to go to a costume party engagement party tonight. Confirmation during May. Okay. But I'm telling y'all, Cadillacs could be significant. Someone could drive a caddy. Okay, that also gives me Cadillac Records. Okay, which gives me I'd Rather Go Blonde. There's somebody who is really idolizing you. Okay, and they idealize you. Somebody is just like romanticizing, almost like a parasocial relationship. So watch out for that. It's like somebody doesn't really get who it is that you are. Okay, Canes could be significant. It also gives me Cain and Abel. Okay, so there could also be like some weird energy between you and your siblings when it comes down to the month of May. Okay, particularly when it comes down to somebody's pet or pets. All right, particularly dogs. All right, the name Wendy could be significant because I'm passing by a Wendy's. Okay, whatever the case may be. Okay, but whoop, the star then came out upright. Okay, so what I can tell y'all is that during May, y'all are going to be focused on listening to spirit. You're going to recognize all the angels around you. You know what I'm saying? All the angels around you and what it is that you need to do. Okay, the word that popped up on my boyfriend's phone is salability. Okay, SALABILITY. The ability to be sold easily. Thank you. Y'all may be finding out that somebody is a sellout or that somebody do not do well when it comes down to money and finances. Y'all are going to find the truth out about somebody being financially shysty, okay? Because someone is saleable, okay? Like you can sell them fucking, you can sell them anything. You can sell them air. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what this is. Or like somebody is just like greedy, or like they're weird when it comes down to like money. Okay, the letter M is significant. The letter F is significant. The letter A. Okay, someone could drive a moped. Yeah, Delta. Someone could be a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Okay, or some other like fraternity or sorority that has the word Delta in it. Yeah, all right. There's like somebody who's like monitoring your phone, or like waiting for you to call them back, or it's just like in your business bag. Okay, 4:44 on the clock. All right. There's definitely something about that. You're definitely being like watched during the month of May, because people see your star power. They see your gifts. They see what it is that you can do for them. And I honestly feel as though you are being like energetically watched. Okay. No bullshit. And I definitely feel as though somebody feels like they're kind of like above you. Like somebody feels as though they're like divinely guided to like watch over you. And I don't know if that's fully true. Okay. So just like watch out for that. Cause what the fuck? Right. Hi, Jasmine. Okay. Y'all are going to be recognizing that somebody that you follow is not somebody that you should really trust like that. It's still 444. Y'all might be recognizing that like somebody like it could be a TikToker, an influencer. It could be a reader, a spiritualist. It could be like a church that you follow. Okay. But whatever the case may be. Okay. June 10th could also be very, very significant for somebody. But whatever the case may be, y'all, even on the darkest of nights, there is a shimmer of light in the sky during May. They are not always easy to see or feel, okay? But the stars remain steady and glittering. Within them, there is hope and peace to be found. Y'all could also be doing something. Y'all could be dressing a lot more extravagant, dressing like the way that you want to dress during the month of May. These spiritualists on here, man, it be too much. Yeah, it do. They be loving light readers. You might be recognizing that somebody is not who it is that you thought that they were, okay? Pause and look beyond whatever is clouding your connection to your higher self during the month of May, okay? Didn't I say with that justice, y'all getting very, very close when it comes down to like the angels and spirit, okay? I definitely really feel like May is a very sexual month for y'all. I cannot lie to you. Now is the time to listen to your inner voice, the calming heavenly space where clarity abounds. Y'all may not have had such a healthy sexual like relationship, or like healthy sexual like sex life until like May type shit. All right, even if it's just with yourself. All right, but like the way you see sex. Okay, the name Herman could be significant as well. Okay, yeah, someone could be a Cancer. There is no need for action. Now is a time for revelry and hope and wonder during May. A peace found in unknowing. Rest under the light of the stars. So yeah, you just got to keep going. The name Austin could be significant. Austin, Texas could also be significant. The name Max could be significant as well. There's still, if you think that people from the past are not still watching you, they are. If you think that your old best friend, your college best friend, your whoever, okay, they are watching. Okay, someone could drive an Audi. Okay, letters K and R could be significant. Emphasis on K. All right, but like whatever the case may be, during May, they want you to kind of just like chill. All right, they just want you to chill and understand that clarity and truth is coming to you. Okay, the letter C could also be very, very cautious. Not cautious. The C could be very, very significant. But y'all also, if you have a C initial right here, okay, there's something about y'all need to be extra judicious when it comes down to driving. Okay. Also during May, you may recognize that there might be some cultural appropriators in your life, or some people around you that you're not really fucking with. Okay, I'm passing by this billboard that says his path to success. We're back to that May being very, very, very successful for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card in regards to love, then I'm gonna pull a card in regards to money before I go ahead and get into Tala. Okay, as of right now, I believe Tala is the only person on the list for personal readings. If y'all are interested in getting a personal reading, go ahead and let me know. Readings are $15. My list is open. Okay, the affirmation says every picture tells a story. Okay, so when it comes down to love and romance, every picture tells a story. Y'all could definitely be getting if you're in a relationship, you could be getting professional pictures done with your partner. Okay, y'all could be taking pictures together. Okay, okay, Zaria will be next. Y'all could definitely be taking professional pictures together. Okay, and if not, like if you're single, this could definitely be you sending some pictures with somebody. Okay, or vice versa. All right, or like somebody liking your pictures on Instagram or on social media and trying to like shoot their shot. For others, y'all, this could be you if you're single and you don't intend to date. This could be you literally like taking pictures, going to get a photo shoot done, or just like, you know, being out more, wearing what you want to wear. The number 14 is super significant. Okay, the 14th could be significant of May, or just 14 in general. The number 43 and 34 are also significant. 43rd Street, 34th Street, and December 26th. Okay, Capricorn energy is also significant. That could be somebody's birthday. But whatever the case may be, y'all, this affirmation says, or this quote says, if you want to reach your goals and dreams, you cannot do it without discipline. All right. So I also feel like when it comes down to love and relationships, y'all are going to have to become more disciplined in the way that you see love. Okay. Standing on business with people, standing on business with these niggas. Okay, standing on business with these people that you date, that you talk to, standing on business with your partner. Okay, having discipline in your relationship, having discipline with yourself, knowing that if you're not in a space to have a healthy relationship, that you could be disciplined enough to kind of keep yourself away from that energy, knowing when to stop, knowing when to leave things alone. Okay, so I definitely think that these next couple of moons during May are going to really set you straight in that way as well. Okay, so that moon in Scorpio and that moon in Gemini are going to really set y'all straight when it comes down to it. Okay, I'm hearing the song 6-4 by Cashapp. Okay, Capricorn Pisces energy. This quote says, just that you do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter. Okay, so do the right thing, but it's just like the rest doesn't matter. So I definitely feel like also when it comes down to love or relationships, y'all could be doing a lot of texting, okay, or communicating with people. And if it's not romantic, it's to be friends. But I definitely feel as though y'all are going to have to make some sort of like decision. You can be finding out that somebody is moving weird, moving shisty, okay, and you're gonna have to make a decision. But make sure that you're holding your morals. Okay, do the right thing. If you know something like would hurt somebody's feelings or like would put somebody off type shit, like go ahead and handle that. Okay, but I definitely feel as though y'all going to be communicating with a lot more people. If it's not romantic, it can definitely be friendship wise, but like when it comes down to love, all right, y'all can also be going out for drinks and things of that nature. Okay, y'all could be drinking with people, whatever the case may be. We have Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Champion of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Y'all may be falling into some issues in love and relationships before the end of Taurus season. Okay, so the Taurus part of May is definitely showing y'all what needs to go. Okay, the Taurus part of May is showing y'all what's not working. Okay, what values are not working. Okay, what things in your relationship are not working. Okay, what types of people are not working. Okay, y'all are getting deeper into your breakfast routines, your morning routines. Okay, getting your shit together, recognizing where you've been putting way too much energy and time into like a relationship rather than also putting it into yourself. Mustangs can be significant as well. Okay, and cats could be significant. Dung beetles as well, if that applies to you. When it comes down to it, okay, love and relationships wise, okay, y'all might be recognizing that a certain friendship or that a certain relationship or that a certain type of relationship or type of person or type of friend does not make y'all happy. The name Logan could be significant. Okay, the name Carter could be significant. Okay, but whatever the case may be, also Chili's could be significant. Feeling stuck and unable to move forward in love in the month of May, you may find yourself wanting to blow up what feels mundane right now, but now is not the time to try something new. A lot of y'all needed to kind of like focus in and do what it is that you keep doing, what it is that you needed to do. Okay, dig deep and follow through with whatever annoyances that you're avoiding. Instead of abandoning a task or a routine, okay, we're back to this. Dig deep and follow through with whatever annoyances that you're avoiding in regards to love, whether relationship, something that you're avoiding, or whether that's with yourself and the way that you think about love. Okay, instead of abandoning a task or routine, release your frustration through a primal animal howl. For some of y'all, this is to have sexual discipline. Okay, this is to have good sexual discipline during the month of May. Okay, then return to the routine and follow through. Some of y'all are needing to focus in on getting your day-to-day situation together. The name Ross could be significant. Ross the store could be significant. Excuse me, Ross Lynch and Ross from Friends. Okay, but yeah, y'all, all in all, a lot of y'all are really ungrounded. Okay, some of y'all may be dedicated to the wrong people, or there's people who are overly dedicated to you, or people who are super loyal to you, and you don't necessarily, it's not necessarily working out like that, especially if somebody is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo placement person. The back of the deck is literally the Lovers in reverse. Y'all could literally be falling out with somebody, okay, a lover or a friend. Ross is closing. They shutting down Dollar Tree. They really is. They're talking about Ross is closing. See, honestly and truly, y'all may find out some shit about somebody in a friendship or like love that you just were not even thinking. Okay, y'all may find something out about a friendship or a partner that you were not even really fucking thinking. Megan Thee Stallion could be significant because I'm passing the bombshells and she used to work there. Okay, it's got to do with how somebody looks. Okay, the lovers in reverse, this person could definitely be a Gemini. Okay, like this actually fucking me up as well. This person could be a Gemini, okay, or even during Gemini season. Listen, May, you're going to be finding out the truth about like karmic partners, people who are there for lessons type shit. Okay, rise could be significant. Absolutely, my Shayla. Okay, y'all could also have some sort of like cancel plan with a friend or cancel like plans with a partner or whatever the case may be because somebody has too much energy invested. But somewhere in your heart there's a misalignment of values. Okay, when it comes down to love and relationships, you're feeling unsatisfied and unsure whether it's in a relationship with someone else or yourself. Okay, so this is you feeling some kind of way about a relationship in your life or feeling some kind of way about your self-love. Okay, girl, on God, can we get to the good part where all this working itself out? Okay, in love and relationships wise, y'all, mind you, everything's looking pretty solid and like the truth and the things coming out for general. But love and relationship is definitely giving a lot of karma and things being like revealed for your friendships and your relationships during the month of May. I can't lie. Someone being overly invested. What did I say? You could be overly invested in somebody, or they could be overly invested in you, and you could be cutting people off and recognizing who it is that is draining you. Take a moment to analyze the conflict, okay, within yourself or with somebody else. You are being prompted to realign with your core truths. Y'all are literally tapping in with karmic partners, okay, and soulmates. It literally says soulmate by Lizzo. All right, lavender and fresh linens could be significant. Y'all are literally cleansing your energy. 1977 could be significant. July 7th could be significant. June 1st, okay. June 17th could also be significant. But when it comes down to it, like lack of patience, lack of compassion, and lack of growth, okay, the name Jones could be significant. So all in all, y'all, I definitely feel as though in terms of love, it says you deserve the life you desire on this motivation app, and you deserve the love that you desire. You deserve the self-love you desire. You deserve the relationship you desire. And if people are not able to provide that, and if it's not sitting right, if you're not able to provide that for yourself, then that means that you need to take a break and sit down and recognize what it is that's going on. Okay, take a moment to analyze the conflict and the feelings that you're feeling. Okay, a lot of y'all could be going back to not say going back to church, y'all could be going into like deeper into your faith. Okay, especially the faith that you were raised in. For some of y'all, getting deeper into your cultural roots. All right, and some of y'all are recognizing that like you kind of stayed in a relationship based off of like your religion or like your spiritual practice or like whatever the case may be. But during the month of May, we're running like love. Y'all are going to recognize that you and some people in your life are not compatible, that you're not meant to be on in each other's lives like that. Okay, and that y'all are not necessarily in alignment. All right, so I definitely think that May is giving like cancel plans, recognizing who it is that's like shisty, shouldn't be around you, like whatever the case may be. Protection could be significant, okay? Mojo bags and things of that nature. But recognizing what's going on, okay? So yeah, y'all. In terms of love, and mind you, look, the back of the deck is justice again. Okay, so y'all are getting justice in your relationships. Y'all are getting justice and finding out the truth about people that you're friends with and people who you're in relationships with. Okay, particularly if it's someone that you work with or someone at work. Three of Pentacles in reverse, or someone who is trying to like network with you. Did I say that earlier? Be careful about people who you meet in passing. Be careful about people who like you meet when you're out doing all of this. Okay, Texas could be significant. Tacos could be significant. Okay, February 9th could be significant. Okay. The month of August could be significant as well. Okay, yeah, so I'm about to go ahead and pull for money in the month of May. Let's see what is going on. But let's see what's going on in the month of May for money, okay? Eight of Wands, okay? Financial shit is happening fast. Your career is changing very quickly. Your money is flowing very, very fast. Subway could be very, very significant, okay? Y'all could also be spending money on more like on healthier foods, okay? Spending money on healthier foods, spending money on things. Oh, this car behind me. Spending money on healthier food, spending money on things, okay? And honestly and truly, like, things are kind of moving faster than you necessarily like thought that you can keep up with, type shit. Okay, the letter E is significant. The name Star is significant. Okay, y'all could also definitely be going out a lot more to eat. Okay, going out on dates, going out to eat. Okay, the Northwest could definitely be significant of wherever it is that you are. The name Philip could be significant. Philip, Philly, filibuster. Okay, so when it comes down to money, some of y'all could be making money like with your words. Okay, and the things that you say, people could like to hear you. Okay, speeches could be significant as well. All right, CBD could be significant. Some of y'all could definitely be making money in that manner. I also feel as though y'all are in need of self-care. That's also going to help you make money. So yeah, y'all could definitely be traveling for work, okay? Traveling for work, okay? Traveling abroad, whatever the case may be, making money elsewhere. Something's very, very good for your career, but things are happening very, very fast for you in a career and financial manner during May, which makes sense because it's fucking Taurus. Okay, so change is in the air during May, and the feeling of forward momentum is palpable when it comes down to your money and finances. Whether it's achieving your goals, pursuing new ideas, or traveling somewhere you've never been, there's a burst of energy begging to let loose during May, y'all. So let it. If you feel intimidated, remember that change is not always difficult. And even if it is, difficulty isn't inherently a bad thing, okay? So there's definitely lots of fast-paced changes that are happening financially for y'all during May, but it's going to be okay. Y'all gonna catch up. You have every reason to believe you will succeed financially during the month of May, okay? Y'all are going through a rapid awakening. Lemurian quartz can help y'all out financially and career-wise during May, okay? Y'all going through a rapid awakening, a rapid change, okay? And a sudden, like, there's about to be sudden movement in regards to your money and your finances, okay? And I feel like y'all are kind of feeling more okay with going with the flow and like letting things happen. All right, we have a struck match right here. It says a struck match in regards to money and finances. Like, it's like someone lit a fire underneath your finances, okay? So this is definitely, like I said, money magic could be very much so doing what it do, okay? Some of y'all could be making money in spiritual fields, okay? The occult readers, okay? Tarot readers, spiritualists, practitioners, root workers, okay? There's also the aspect of you trusting your intuition is going to do so much for you, okay? And please be very careful about like shitting where you eat. And please be very careful about business with pleasure as well, okay? Because I definitely feel as though there's some unhappy feelings and things of that nature and some situations that are going to have to be gonna have to walk away from. But whatever the case may be, y'all are going to you're going to be busy, okay? You're going to be busy as fuck, okay? When it comes down to it, and you're also going to be busy in June, okay? When it comes down to the Sagittarius moon that we're supposed to have during Gemini season, all right? But you are going to be a lot more financially independent. I definitely can say that when it comes down to your money and finances, okay? So before I go ahead and get into personals, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull one final card of advice, okay? Tala is going to be first on the list, all right? And then after that is going to be Zaria. If y'all are interested, readings are $15 today. One quick second. Okay, I'm back, skis. So I pray that I can move and get my money together by June. It's looking pretty solid. There's definitely some sort of travel and some sort of something going on, okay? So let's see. Message of advice that you have for the collective in the month of May, okay? Message of advice that you have for the collective in the month of May. I didn't see. I'm here. So let's see. Okay, some of y'all could be leasing something. Some of y'all could be opening a business, opening a storefront, or y'all could be like signing a lease. We said that at the very beginning as well. Some sort of contract could be significant. All right. Y'all's advice also to get your teeth looked at. All right. Y'all could also be having, because of that, y'all could also be having more like sweets and things of that nature, eating a lot more. Y'all's advice is the Oracle of Pentacles, boo. Be in that Taurus energy. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but be in that Taurus energy. This is y'all being in your bag. This is money and like the home situation going really, really well for y'all. All right. Y'all could definitely be like spending money on things that are fun. Okay. Some of y'all could be smoking more, drinking more. Okay. Just having a good little time. Okay. Very social. Okay, bees can be very, very significant, all right? Y'all can also definitely have a lot more protection going on in your personal relationships, whether that looks like somebody falling out with somebody or other. Otherwise, okay, Dickies could be significant. The brand, y'all's advice is to be in your bag in that way, okay? And if something is not working, let that shit go, okay? Y'all's advice is also to be very judicious about like what readers and like spiritualists and people that you talk to about spirituality that you listen to. This could also be you falling out with like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placement, woman or feminine energy, or someone who uses their psychic abilities or emotional gifts for like evil and harm. Okay, but for the most part, y'all are getting to the bag. Okay, 9 page 10 8. Yeah, this is the aspect of like y'all's advice is to understand that like something is more trouble than it's worth financially. Y'all are going to be finding out that somebody has been doing you dirt. Okay, a lot of y'all are getting your justice when it comes down to somebody, especially having to do with your finances. I'm hearing tell me about somebody. Capricorn energy. Okay, and I think like Libra energy. All right, fertility abounds and abundance meets you with ease. All right, that's your advice. If you're not trying to get preggo, okay, watch out for that. Okay, fertility abounds and abundance meets you with ease. All right, so yeah, this is giving monies. This down to earth grounded oracle is a magnet for a bountiful harvest during May. You may be experiencing a flux of material wealth, success, or love, but that doesn't give you permission to overindulge. Okay, y'all, don't do too motherfucking much during Taurus season. Discern when to invest, when to spend, and when to be more conservative with your resources. All right, this is also a card of striking a work-life balance. Didn't I just say that y'all are going to be coming into more balance when it comes down to it? All right, y'all also need to cover and protect your head whenever you feel some kind of way. Soda light could also be super significant. Soda light could also be super significant when it comes down to the month of May. Okay, focus, intuition, love. Okay, y'all are definitely going to be around a lot of people, going to events, doing shit that you didn't really think that you were going to do. Okay, because as of right now, there's some things that you don't fully know. Okay, that are going to be revealed to you very soon. Okay, you're in the zone for self-improvement during May. Now is the time to invest yourself in those daily practices that will prove your investment in yourself. A checklist, not perfectionism, is your best friend. So yeah, get to the bag. Start writing shit down. Okay, start writing shit down, y'all. Do what it is that you got to do. All right. All right, make sure that you're also eating. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, give me one quick second. I'm about to get into personals. I'm about to go ahead and read Tyler question, and I'm gonna come right back. Personals are Tyler and then Zaria. Okay, so let me go ahead and pause real quickly, and I'll be right back. Now after that cleanse, I'm fucking crying. I bet. But okay, so we're about to go ahead and get into things, but just recognize that These personal readings are for somebody specifically, okay? They're not for everybody, okay? But take what resonates and leave what don't, because y'all could definitely still be in a similar collective, okay? So yes, Tala, let me know if you're here, boo. And after Tala is going to be Zaria. Zaria, also let me know what your question is, honey. Tapping in. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for being here. Tapping into Archangel Raphael in regards to Tala and what is going on. What can she expect next in love? Sorry. What can she expect next in love and romance in regards to till the end of summer, or just next in general? But we'll ask the original question, okay? Because summer doesn't end until September. So between now and the equinox, what's coming up, Archangel Raphael? Thank you so much. I give you complete permission to give us very, very clear and accurate messages in regards to what's coming up next for Tala between now and the end of summer, between now and September 21st. Okay, you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're definitely doing a lot more release, okay? The name Chelsea could be significant. You're doing a lot more release, okay? And you're also allowing yourself to become more protected when it comes down to who it is that you pick as we pass by, okay? Pediatrics could be significant. Pediatricians could be significant. The name Blossom is significant, okay? That gives me cherry blossom, the scent, okay, from Bath & Body Works, okay? Japanese cherry blossoms in general. It also gives me Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls, okay? But whatever the case may be, and I'm passing by this thing that says expel. Like, you're quite literally, like, you're purging, okay? You said it cut out. Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls could definitely be significant. Cherry blossom, Japanese cherry blossom could definitely be significant, okay? Costa Rica could be significant for you. But between now and September, when it comes down to love, Tala, coins, but like in reverse, okay? So this could be you kind of like getting your work life together, getting your financial situation together first. People do not have the same values as you do, recognizing that certain people are not worth your time, certain types of people as well. And I think that you could be doing a major purge when it comes down to love and when it comes down to relationships between now and September. Getting the gist, something about work-life balance and money, which is relevant. It literally says check in on your current spending habits, okay? Check in on your current spending habits. It also gives me not just like financial spending habits, but energetic spending habits, okay? Like check in on like how much energy you give to other people, how much time you spend on other people, how much energy you spend on other people, particularly in love and relationships. Are you overspending your energy on somebody romantically, okay? Feeling a bit greedy perhaps. If it's not money you're indulging in, how else are you retreating, hiding, and hoarding your time, energy, and gifts? And I think that you are sending a lot of your time, energy, and gifts towards love and relationships, particularly people, places, and things that you thought had that like value, but in reality they weren't as valuable as you. Relationship trauma and like a blunt ending to something or whatever the case may be that is causing you to hold on to something. Okay, don't close off. All right, don't close yourself off to love, but keep yourself open in spite of the trauma. But you're going to have to do purging and healing. And this is you going through like a lot of challenges in that. Okay, when it comes down to love and relationships, okay? This is you getting your protection up, getting your protection prayers up. And once you have a solid level of protection for yourself, it'll be easier for you to date because you'll be able to kind of like weed out what's going on, okay? I also think that there might be some sort of canceled event, okay, or situation that like you're not necessarily supposed to be at. Like it could be like a mixer or some sort of event that you're just like not supposed to be at. The letter E could be significant. Rental cars could be significant, okay? But iron and steel, there's definitely need for you to get your protection together. And I also feel as though between now and September 21st, you're going to be having a lot easier times setting boundaries, okay, and getting your protection up and kind of keeping a wall around you, but like not to where you're completely unreachable to anybody, you know what I'm saying, or closed off to love, but more so this is the idea of you being able to like see and monitor the people that are coming near you, okay, without it being too much. Assistance, embodiment, and shielding, okay, fire agate, but in reverse. This is giving me recognizing that like certain people are not necessarily like helpful, okay, confirmation, certain people are not helpful careful when it comes down to like throat chakra blockages, throat chakra vibes as well. Okay, like certain people are not. Yes, go ahead and text me, Zaria. Go ahead and text me. I'll do yours off a live. Embodiment and shielding. I just feel as though, yeah, there's a need for you to have better boundaries, better protection around yourself, okay? And for you to embody the type of relationship and the type of person that you're wanting to be with as well, okay? Having somebody who has clear boundaries with yourself, with you and with other people. You know what I'm saying? Emphasis on with other people, all right? And so especially if you felt like somebody wanted a bunch more people, if you feel like somebody wanted a bunch more people, okay, because there's definitely somebody that's not necessarily, or some people that are not necessarily like what it is that you think that they're worth. There's an emphasis on a lack of values, or like somebody not understanding your value, or people not understanding your value, okay? But yeah, I definitely feel as though you're going to be like dating maybe like less reactive partners. And the back of the deck is the Hermit, Tala, so it's definitely giving like being with yourself and doing that healing for sure. Okay, there will be somebody who's like, is giving crush vibes, okay, especially when it comes down to like Cancer season. You could definitely start to find a little crush during Cancer season, okay? So June and July, or somebody has a you, okay? It could also be you meeting a new friend instead, okay? But with the Hermit here, all right, and with the Hermit here, that's going to be Virgo season towards the end of you might have a little crushy crush during Cancer season, right? But like a big change when it comes down to love and relationships is giving Virgo season right before the end of the summer. Okay, so August and September are going to be a time to where it's like, oh, okay, I recognize what it is that I need to do. More healing. It kind of feels like a final release occurring in June. Yeah, during that Cancer season portion. I definitely feel as though Virgo season, okay, August and September are going to really, really feel very like peaceful and serene and healing for you when it comes down. You're going to recognize that you know a lot more than you thought that you did about yourself, about the way that you period, because it will be. Sometimes life can leave us feeling the need for respite from the day to day, even from our beloveds, okay? Emphasis from your beloveds. You may need to take a break from people. Needing alone time is natural. Needing alone time is natural, and giving yourself the time to indulge in healing is a major gift. You may feel restless taking time off, but when you're used to going too hard for too long, it will feel unusual to slow down. Give yourself permission, okay, this spring and summer, to zone in on your own needs. Fill your own cup so that when you reemerge, you can pour into others' cups. In this moment, you are the magical chrysalis that will transform into a butterfly with time. There's a need for you to do a lot of self-reflection, okay? There's a need for you to kind of focus on your individuality and recognize that you're closing off like romantic cycles right now, you know? But that's what I have for you, honey. It's definitely giving like personal work, if I'm being honest, between now and September 21st. I definitely feel as though you're needing to kind of listen to yourself a lot more. And whenever you do listen to yourself a lot more, you're going to be able to like trust your intuition when it comes down to people and like what their intentions are, what it is that they have going on. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Jay. Yes, ma'am. Right now, we're just finishing up on Tala's reading. Thank you, Tala. That is what I have for you. But it's definitely giving more so you'll do better with friends this like summer than in relationships, because you kind of got to focus on you. This clock is supposed to notify me when you go live. LOL. That's real. But maybe that part just was, you're welcome, honey. If there is anyone else who is interested in getting a personal reading done on live, y'all go ahead and let me know. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and pull one last card of advice. I'm going to do Zaria's off of live. Zaria, go ahead and send me a text message about your question, and I will go ahead and do your reading. Readings are $15 today, everybody. Tala was the first. She's technically the last person on my list, but the last one on live. I'm about to go ahead and pull a last message card of advice for what it is that y'all need to hear right now. Yes, me and Tala in the same collective, ain't it? It'd be like that. It definitely be like that, okay? It's the same ones. They're just all trash. Okay, let's see what's going on. Last messages of advice before I hop up off of here. Dunkin' Donuts could be significant. Okay, sweet drinks, coffee drinks could definitely be significant for y'all. Some of y'all may want to get y'all a little drinky drink. Blockage removers and road openers could definitely be significant. Using coffee in your magic, okay, could definitely be significant for breaking through obstacles, breaking through blockages, speeding things up. Okay, Panda Express could also be significant. Okay, okay, whatever the case may be, broistas. Okay, yeah, someone could be a barista as well. Final card of advice for this collective. This is my second to last call. If anyone is interested in getting a personal reading done on live for $15, if you need some advice or clarity, if you're trying to figure out what's going on, okay. One message of advice for this collective before I hop up off of here. Thank y'all so much, and thank y'all for going to check me out on YouTube at Tarot Tea with Kinny, the same as it is on here. For more videos from me, pick a cards and such. Okay, collective readings, deck unboxings, and more to come. Okay, y'all got the Champion of Pentacles. Okay, so the biggest message of advice that y'all have right now, take this extra if you have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo placements, but it's Taurus season. So get to your bag. Okay. Get to your bag, okay? But whatever the case may be, y'all, gratitude could definitely. But let's go ahead and see. All right, with the Champion of Pentacles. All right, the line between dedication and stubbornness is fine. You may find yourself inspired, but also obsessed with sticking to one desired outcome. Okay, don't be stubborn, y'all. Taurus is that energy. Okay, do what it is that you need to do, but if you feel like there's a bunch of fucking problems, you know what I'm saying, but do you feel like you have the serenity to choose your own path? Okay, addictive and obsessive tendencies are normal. Acknowledge and detach shame from these waves of impulse. Remain dedicated to your path. The champion lives within you, steady, joyful, and loyal. Okay, so do what the fuck you need to do. Acknowledge and detach shame from these waves of impulse. Remain dedicated to your path. Okay, the champion lives within you, steady, joyful, and loyal. All right, so just watch out for what it is that you're going way too hard with. Okay, particularly when it comes down to money and finances. Okay, y'all are in need of grounding, y'all are in need of dedication, and y'all are in need of loyalty. Okay, so you need to communicate with your friends. Okay, the name Joy could be significant, the name Loyalty could be significant. This says never be a slave of loyalty to disloyal people. No bullshit. Never be a slave of loyalty to disloyal people. I'm telling you, y'all's advice is to really hold to your values and recognize the people around you that do not stand on those values, period. Okay, recognize that. Tea tree oil could be significant. Okay, there's definitely need for y'all to kind of like get deeper into your personal daily practices as well, and kind of like get back to that. All right, some of y'all need to get to your altar space, or dive deeper into your card practice. Okay, your form of divination, like whatever the case may be. Okay, anything else? Who is it that they need to watch out for? Actually, I already know that, so y'all know that too. If there's somebody that you've been feeling some kind of way about, think about that person right now. Okay, this is my final call before I get up off of here. Okay, so if anybody else is interested in a reading, readings are $15. Y'all go ahead and let me know. But everybody, there's been somebody in y'all's life that you've been feeling kind of iffy about. Somebody been all over the motherfucking place. Somebody has been disorganized. Somebody has weird ass ethics and morals. Somebody is not making sense. Okay, somebody is not making sense. Somebody is not using their power the way that they should. Okay, somebody is moving weird. 522 on the clock. May 22nd could be significant. This person could be a Gemini placement. This person could be born in May. Whatever the case may be, y'all. But think about this person, and I'm about to see what the fuck is going on. Okay, what is this person's problem? Number one, in the back of the deck will be the advice. What is this person's problem? Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, too much clarity. All right, and your advice is to maintain your position. Okay, as the Empress. All right, but this person's fucking problem. Yeah, this person has way too much confidence. This person, like, they misuse their gifts, okay? This person also could have a mood disorder, or they have issues with their mood. They go back and forth, okay? This person also, they don't, like, have any peace. They don't meditate. They don't sit for a second. This person can be hyper. This person could be, like, egotistical, okay? This person moves around way too much. The song is Motion Sickness by Phoebe Bridgers. The name Phoebe could be significant, which also gives me friends. This person could be a bad friend, or this person could not understand friendship. relationship, okay? But this person, they move around too much, they travel too much, they do too much, okay? This person could also have weird, interesting cultural views about other cultures as well. We talked about that, cultural appropriation and weirdness when it comes down to culture, okay? The scent is stale air in a musty room, okay? This person could be musty. I don't know. This person could also just not have things going on the way that they need to have things going on, okay? This person's problem is that their fucking house is dirty, or their room is dirty, or like the air around them, or their car, or like whatever the case may be. It's like they don't have no motion. You may find yourself feeling stuck by choosing to be a peacemaker, the mediator in a conflict, okay, when it comes down to this person you're thinking of. Your intentions to bring people together are good, but once you become the emotional dumping ground for those around you, it's time to remove yourself. That is this person's problem, is that they're feeling fucking stuck trying to be the mediator between too many people. This person has a network of people, okay? This person has way too many people that they know, or that they date, or that they, whatever the case may be, okay? And they are trying to play the middle ground, okay? Their intentions to bring people together are good, but at this point, this person be emotionally dumping on you, okay? And they need to kind of give you some space and give the people around them some space, because they have way too much going on energetically. Okay, the Empress knows how to feel rather than being concerned with how we should feel. We must listen to what our bodies demand. Okay, so your advice about the situation is feel how you're feeling about them. Okay, pairing emotional and physical intuition. Your intuition is correct about this person. Are you listening to what your vessel needs? This person may also kind of feel like they take in you being vulnerable. Consider how to increase awareness of your physical needs and desires. Okay, this might be somebody who's about to trick on you. Okay, how might you release the should society has encouraged you to take on? Because the thing is, you were once a wild thing. Okay, you have been domesticated. Somebody is looking at you like, just like real sexy, like, okay, but you've been domesticated. Now you could be in a relationship, you could calm down with how it is that you are. It is time to become feral and reunite with your senses, even through tears, okay? I am woman, roses in full bloom. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to get into your sensuality, your softness, and your honesty in regards to this person, okay? So yeah, use that shit to your advantage, y'all. That's the advice. Use that shit to your advantage. If somebody, and mind you, I don't normally give that advice, okay? Yeah, the name Mel could be significant. Okay, Busta Rhymes could be significant. Chicago could be significant. Okay, but honestly, y'all, it's kind of giving, use things to your advantage, not in a crazy way. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go out of your way to do nothing crazy. But I'm just letting you know, your advice about somebody is like, recognize that somebody really, like, they see you as so beautiful, or so just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in a bad way, but like, this person is willing to like help you. So with that being said, that is what I have for the collective. If no one is interested, long way. I pray that May is really fucking solid for y'all. And I'm about to go ahead and hop up off of here in Texasaria. So with that being said, I'm a long way, and I will talk with you later. Thank y'all for being here. Bye.